Hello there. Welcome to the free games of 2025. I'm your host, Jason. And boy, do we have some exciting games lined up for you. With over 15 free-to-play games hitting consoles and PCs next year, we'll be covering shooters, sports games, open-world adventures, and dungeon crawlers. So let's get into it. First up is Frag Punk. This is the first-person shooter that has caught my eye the most. On the surface, it looks like your typical hero shooter, but it introduces a cool twist. Cards. Each player gets a random set of cards that can alter the terrain and core mechanics in some very interesting ways. Imagine raining, disguising your footsteps, or a frozen floor that turns the battlefield into a knee-sliding extravaganza. Heads could become huge targets or shrink down to Beetlejuice-like proportions, and even gravity can change. Frag Punk is set to release on March 6th on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, and I can't wait to dive in.
So you freaky!
Oh, let me guess. Homesick.
Next, let's talk about the Ballad of Antara. It's a dark fantasy action RPG that looks like it's inspired by games like Sekiro and Elden Ring. You'll become an emissary who can wield the life force of essence, exploring a world linked to another dimension. The battles are intense, with grueling bosses that test your dodge and parry skills, and you can play either solo or with up to 3 friends online. Platform confirmations are still up in the air, but trailers hint at PS5 PC and mobile releases.
Fall into your treacherous hands!
Wayward emissaries!
Grant us the forgotten miracles! Rain fire from above! This desolate land needs a sprinkle of madness.
Coming up sooner, in February, is Midnight Murder Club. This first-person shooter puts a unique spin on the genre by keeping the game world pitch black. Equipped with only a gun and a flashlight, players must decide whether to risk using their light to see or navigate blindly, bumping into obstacles. The proximity chat feature adds to the tension, with voices echoing based on distance, helping or hindering your search for fellow players. It's an absolute blast for game nights with friends, though it might not offer long-term engagement.
And learning them will help tip the odds in your favor. Blind them with light, burn them with fire, and ensnare them with traps.
Another title to keep an eye on is 2XKO. If you're a fan of the Arcane series, you'll be excited to know that characters like Jinx are coming to this 2-on-2 fighter. You and a buddy will team up, tagging in and out during battles. For solo players, there's also a mode for you. With tactical gameplay and an auto combo feature for newcomers, Riot Games aims for 2XKO to become a big esport. Look out for it on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC in 2025. Delta Force is another tactical shooter that's already generating buzz. Currently in open beta on PC, it will release across almost every platform except the Switch in 2025. This game could well be the competitor to Call of Duty and Battlefield. The core mode has you controlling a single soldier in a war zone, complete with military vehicles like helicopters and tanks. There's also an extraction mode where 3 players raid a hostile area to grab loot and escape, and a newly revealed PvE raid mode. Console and mobile trials start in January. From the creators of Warframe comes Soulframe, a third-person fantasy RPG. You'll be fighting back corruption in a world split into an open world above and an undercity below. This undercity features procedurally generated dungeons with melee-focused combat, though ranged options like magic and throwable weapons are also available. This game promises an involving blend of action and strategic gameplay. Unending Dawn is another game that's causing a lot of chatter, though we don't know much about it yet. It's part of PlayStation's China Hero project and resembles a crossover between a Souls-like game and an anime-style gacha game. Fans are already calling it Anime Dark Souls. For now, it's confirmed for the PS5 and mobile, with more news expected in April. It's part of the growing trend of playing the harder parts at home and doing easier tasks on mobile devices.
即使希望不存，即使苦难永恒，我心中的火依然长明不灭。
Spectre Divide caught my attention as well. This tactical shooter mixes Valorant-like gameplay with a unique twist. 3 players control real-time clones of themselves. Dubbed the Duality System, you can monitor and manage your characters in real time, reacting to enemy actions. This makes for some intriguing strategic possibilities. You can expect this game on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC later in the year. Neverness to Everness is another free-to-play anime gacha set in a supernatural urban open world. It combines action gameplay with life simulation mechanics. When you're not fighting anomalies, you're managing your life in the city, and the level of customization is impressive. This game is coming to PS5, Xbox Series, PC, and mobile.
It's heading your way! Okay, Tuggy, step aside. Hiromaru, it's feeding time!
Let's discuss Arcadegeddon, a co-op roguelite coming in the first quarter of the year. You and your friends will save your local arcade from a virus, battling through various neon-soaked biomes. Each run starts minimally equipped, but you'll collect loot and power-ups to enhance your gear and combat abilities. Arcadegeddon offers both PvE and PvP elements, making for a versatile gaming experience.
We'll be seeing your name at the top of the leaderboards in no time.
Never miss a second of all the gaming action that takes place in and around Super City.
You might also be interested in Project Ethos. This game combines elements of a hero shooter, extraction shooter, and rogue-lite. Each character has unique abilities, and matches are persistent, meaning you drop into ongoing games. The world includes both PvP and PvE elements, making every encounter unpredictable. Look for Project Ethos on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC later this year. Now onto a game we've mentioned frequently over the past year, Path of Exile 2. Initially criticized for its paywall, the game is now moving towards a fully free-to-play model once it's complete. In this action RPG dungeon crawler, you'll explore procedurally generated levels with a variety of weapons and class types to master. The inclusion of a dodge roll adds a fresh twist to the combat. Look for Path of Exile 2 on PlayStation 5, PC, and Xbox Series in 2025. Steel Hunters is an upcoming mech PvPvE game developed by Wargaming, the studio behind World of Tanks and World of Warships. The game features strategic tactical battles and is currently in open beta on PC. After the beta, it plans to release on consoles.
Enter the hunt. Let's get you home.
In the realm of sports games, Skate is making a debut in early 2025. This arcade-style skateboarding sim has been in development for years and is set to become the first skateboarding MMO. Whether you're customizing your character or competing against others in pop-up activities, there's plenty to do. It's available on PS5, Xbox, PC, and last-gen consoles. Finally, Wuthering Waves is an action RPG that's just launched on PlayStation 5 this week, joining its PC and mobile counterparts. The game features a cast of unique characters called Resonators, and you'll be dodging and counterattacking in fast-paced combat. The new 2.0 update adds the Renacita region, along with new main storyline missions and traversal methods like soaring through the skies and navigating waterfalls. It's available now on PS5, PC, and mobile. And that's a wrap on our preview of the exciting free-to-play games coming in 2025. Thanks to everyone for watching. I'm Jason, and it's been a pleasure to walk you through what's coming up. Check the show notes for any links or articles mentioned in today's episode. Until next time, happy gaming!
I sensed their pain.
One must pay a price equal to its worth.